Oops. Sorry.
Oops. I did it again.
Welcome back to the Land of Meme stream.
George set me off.
Sorry. Sorry. Set James off immediately.
You did.
It's been a couple weeks, but we're back, and
really?
we are raring to go.
Oh, yeah.
Raring.
I'm super raring to go. You know what I mean? I can't wait to play some Land of Meme.
We're in rare form today, folks.
Yes.
It's going to be a doozy. Okay.
Wow.
Hello, Paul C. Welcome to the stream.
Paul C. the house.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Before we get started, a couple shout outs. Shout out to Mike.
Hey,
shout
Mike.
Out to Jeremy on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Austin.
Big shout out.
And super big shout out to all of our other patrons on Patreon.
Yeah, we really do
Shout
appreciate
out.
all your support, guys.
Shout out to the USPS because I got a tracking number for my
Whoa.
Land of Meme book.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Georgie has got, oh my goodness gracious.
Everybody here is set to receive their books.
I finally got my tracking number, everybody. It was exciting.
And I think that's the case for a lot of people. I think things are in full force.
Yes, the last update we got is that a significant amount of the shipments have been sent, and they're on the way. I know there are several of you that haven't still received your tracking numbers. Just hold on tight. We've been assured that they are working tirelessly on it,
and he has your names. He's going to keep an eye and just check them off as you get them. He's paying attention. And
I will wreak furious anger upon anyone who tries to stop these shipments from going out. But we're very excited. We're seeing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people are actually receiving their games, and they're sharing
thousands.
Stuff on the Discord, and it is very exciting.
Millions of people.
Not millions, but that would be amazing.
Millions of peaches. I'm sorry.
Yeah, millions of peaches. Peaches for me.
Peaches
for free.
Peaches for free. Come in a can. They're put there by a man at a factory downtown.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what we're all about here at Land of Meme.
Are there peaches in Land of Meme?
It's got to be.
George knows.
I'm just at. Are there stone fruits?
Do you want to?
George knows that it bugs both Ben and I. When it was like, do fish exist? Is there whales in Land of Meme?
Peter, can you put the lore check?
Should I do a lore check?
Please.
Do a lore check to determine if peaches are real. That, you know what? That's how we should handle that every time.
Good. That's
real in Land of Meme.
That's a
Peter rolled an 11, or 12.
Yeah. It's
they're not just actually, peaches; they're ripe and firm Georgia peaches.
Georgia is now real by extension of this, which is one of my hexes.
Georgia peaches.
Clearly,
best peaches on the earth.
Welcome to the hex of Georgia.
Yeah,
shout out Georgia.
Ben's got to draw a map of Georgia next.
This looks oddly familiar, like it's in the southeast of America.
It should just be modern Georgia. It's like got all the highways and cities.
Yeah.
All the best peach groves.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna
in fact, most peaches come from Hawaii. Actually,
probably gonna commission that out to somebody. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you should commission that out.
All right. So
commission it to the state of Georgia. We'll just use a roadmap from
Thomas Guide. No longer relevant. No longer a thing that people
got this made from the same guy that did the Thomas Guide.
Thomas himself. Dave Thomas. Yeah.
He was my friend on MySpace.
Thomas, yeah. Dave Thomas? Tom. Just Tom.
Wendy's guy?
Yeah.
The Wendy's guy?
Are we still in the same hex? Oh my God. We're still like 3 hexes away from where we started.
Yeah, this is our 14th session in this hex, I think.
Yeah, we've died 7 times. Yeah,
you went back and forth, and then
somehow
George,
things are progressively getting worse all the time.
There are
exponentially, despite the fact that we've moved 2 hexes.
Yeah,
George, why don't you remind us how bad things are?
I'm going to try to keep it brief, but episode 27, The King's Risky Business. We start things off with a bang. I roll a 1 for my realms check, and we're approached by a human. Crix immediately thinks he wants the relic and orders us to kill him as he hides behind Xeros' big horse butt. Human asks for help. He is Midoriyo, seeking a relic to break his curse before 3 days elapse. He's asking to come with us, but won't tell us what is afflicting him. He says he's come from a layer of shadows. Buddy inspires us to tell us his problems, but rolls a 3. Xeros feels this guy is in need and we must help him, so we're like, okay, cool. I accidentally reveal that we're traveling with the king of the Underlands here. Crix commands him to get lost, as this guy is one of his royal subjects, clearly. He tells us he was cursed by a black mirror and left it back at the lair of shadows. Buddy uses an ability to gain an audience with the Skash, with a 13, thinking that we can use them to help us move quickly across the abyss. Xeros is able to navigate us reasonably safely with a bump in the road back to the Skash's lookout on the mountain. Buddy steps out and is welcome, but they're weary of me because I'm a goblin. He tries to butter them up by commenting how nice the magma falls are this time of year. An old Skash shaman comes out and says he has got the worst curse possible. Oh, that Midoriyo has the worst curse possible, and she can extend the curse, but it will take a great toll on someone. Xeros volunteers. Xeros lays as a horse would lay, kind of flops down on the ground. A metal check will decide his fate. That's a 3. Uh-oh. He's cursed to become a random folk species and has become a Sharkuni. Forgot all about
Not
this.
about that.
I forgot about that too.
The shaman says this man has been touched by the broken king. The curse is extended by 14 days exactly, which is likely to be the exact distance to Lair of Shadows if nothing goes wrong. Crix says he's not doing this and that he's going to go straight for the Gargoons. Xeros stops him and attempts to inspire him and asks if he's going to be a good king or, are you going to be a good king or are you going to stand up for your people? He gets an 11 to inspire him. The Skash can offer a Skashik chariot that would help us traverse the abyss easier and is powered by lava. But he tries to purchase the services of a Skash to drive us out there, but rolls a 1. It's a failure, but the plus is that we can hitch a ride on a Skashik Titan that will get us there in 3 strides. Chili's frustrated with Crix's cowardly nature as a future king, and I call him out. I say, he says, why would I risk my life when I have this, showing the orb? And then Buddy slaps it out of his hand with a 7, only to be picked up by Midoriyo, who is really into it. We observe that Midoriyo is probably a Felmog, and now Midoriyo and Crix begin fighting each other, scuffling precariously close to the lava. Xeros and Buddy hoist each of the fighters above their head, Buddy with Midoriyo in a full Nelson and Xeros with Crix. Midoriyo commands Buddy to unhand him, and he backs off, makes a 6 metal check. Chili is tired of this back and forth, and I attempt to bullwhip it with a 3. He catches the whip and laughs, but is inspired by my gumption and makes me his personal bodyguard. Midoriyo tells me to strip the raiment off Crix and give it to the Skash. I think that was a payment that we were going to use, one of the magic items from the Horde, and that we're taking the chariot. Chili says, you did this to yourself, Crix. Crix tries to sidle up to Xeros, telling him that this ain't right. You got to help me. And Xeros says, if you're worthy of that stone, you'll have your chance. As we board the chariot, Midoriyo tells Crix that he is uninvited and that he should take his money and go. And that's where we start episode 28.
All right. Episode 28, Chariots of Fire.
Okay, that's the title.
That's canon.
I guess you should make a travel check as you barrel across Volcanica in a Skash chariot.
What? Who wants to kick us off?
Let's do it. I got it. Feeling lucky? Huh?
Oh,
What's the penalty, Ben? What's the penalty?
It's 3, if I remember right.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to use a quest point because I'm +2, so they're going to make it a flat night.
Okay.
Forgive me while I keep eating bugles on stream.
Are you eating
Can't
bugles?
resist. I haven't had a bugle in like forever.
Oh my
wife
god,
had
he
them at
does have
Target.
bugles.
Yeah. I wanted to put them on
I'm
my
a
fingers,
bugle
but I
guy.
can't type.
You got to put one on each finger.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna do, they're too squashed now, so I can only they just want to fall off and then they pop into my mouth and I can't help myself.
The one where Georgie eats some Pringles. I mean,
Yes.
bugles.
Boogles. Keep pronouncing them as buggles to my wife, and now she can't stop saying it as buggles.
We
I
do
think
have
it's giving
to-
her like,
We have to announce that we're sponsored by Bugles, right? Legally.
yeah, no, that's true. At the beginning of the
If they
stream,
want
we
to
have go
sponsor
back.
us, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Bugles,
so,
if you're watching, and we know that you are.
Where are you heading? You're going this way,
Yes, that's exactly where we're going. We're headed towards the layer of shadows.
right? All right,
Layer
you zoom along on this chariot.
That's beautiful.
Totally worth it.
Would you like to search for a resource of choice?
You know it. You know it. I would like to search for an elemental resource of some sort. Make a wilderness check.
Go to me.
It's obscured. Oh, discovery zone. No, that's not how that works. I should open my book. I don't know if I have. I don't have this book. I don't have this table.
Yeah.
So you want me to? I can't pick anything.
That's true.
And Ben pick something good for me.
Okay.
I trust the GM.
Do you want something new or something?
Borrowed or blue? Okay.
Wow.
Something new, please. Something new that will break the crafting system. And
Okay.
give the
How about
XP.
Abyssium? Only found in the
What?
abyss.
Ooh, fancy, Georgie.
I hold up a shard of Abyssium. Is it a metal or a mineral or a like a lava obsidian type deal?
Yes, exactly that. The latter.
Okay. It's shiny. It's black, blacker than the shadows around us. And I hold it up and look into it and peer. And I feel like there's an energy trapped within it that I might be able to harness for making something in the future once the sandbox is out.
So you could use it in something called a shadow potion. You could craft an abyssal blade with it, or it has a magnificent trait, tempered.
Okay. Thank you. I'm excited. Tempered new or tempered's pre-existing?
New, baby.
What? Okay.
It gives +2 block against fire, heat, and lava. It's an armor trait.
Wow. Gotcha. That's amazing. Thank you.
So for those who are watching and are confused by this, this is all new crafting stuff that's going to be in the Underlands sandbox. It's going to have its own crafting section as well as bestiary.
Session. It's a crafting session.
I'm excited for it.
I too am excited for it.
It was really fun to work on the Underlands.
All right, let's get another travel check from. Let's go with PETA.
Ooh.
Oh, I had PETA.
All right. This only ever goes well, so.
It did go very well.
Accurate statements.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. I like it.
So that's a total of 3.
3. Could have been worse.
Three.
Land of Aim. It could have been worse.
All right.
What horrible thing do you want me to roll now?
D6? No. D100? No.
Yeah, D100. Sorry.
Nice. It's a 4.
Ooh, they were super creative this early in the table.
They were.
I don't know. I would say like
everything around.
20s. Get a.
And you hit your stride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
I want it to be something just really stupid.
There is a creature that none of you have seen before. It sort of looks like an Etten in a way, or something like that. But it has 2 heads.
Oh dear.
And it's in your way, but it's not facing you. And it's like throwing big boulders at like a cliff. Not a hike. You're sort of like in a little gully.
Throwing boulders at a wall, like kind of cliff or off a cliff. Okay.
At a wall.
Does it look like he's trying to achieve something, or is he just entertaining himself? Like practicing for our heads?
As you get closer, he is moaning, groaning. He's like upset.
I'm gonna say, you got a great arm there, fella.
Who said that?
It is I,
think
Buddy
it was over
Boubet.
here.
What?
You now know that it
Oh,
has
no.
2 heads, 2
It's 2 heads.
voices. They start spinning one way, but then
The other one wants to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they fight over who's spinning.
You two gentlemen, you got a great arm. Have you ever considered playing muckball?
He looks at the stone and then throws it at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Begin conflict.
Not aggressively. It's like a catch situation, right?
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. Oh, how big is the stone? Is it too big for me to attempt to catch it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're not gonna enter a conflict immediately. But what do you guys do? Anyone gonna react?
Yeah, I choose to die. No, I'm gonna dodge out of the way. I'm gonna dive for cover.
Yeah, probably same.
Is the boulder a critter?
A direct attack against Bench Combat.
I'm sorry, Ben. That's probably. Is there any? Oh, Ben, can you please tell me and reveal landscape qualities or qualities of the environment that we're in as this boulder hurls at me? Quickly take stock.
There's lava, of course.
Oh,
Liquid hot magma.
Yeah, you guys are able to traverse the lava easily because you're on this chariot, which seems to be lava proof.
mm.
And there are lots of rocks.
Okay.
Stalactites, stalagmites.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I could bullwhip down a one from the ceiling to intercept the boulder before it hits us? In a feat of superhuman speed and agility. I am a goblin after all.
Sure, go ahead.
If not, I'm just gonna get clobbered by the boulder. It's gonna be really funny.
You're gonna get clobbered by a boulder, and also a stalactite's gonna fall on top of it.
Yeah, insult to injury. All right, here we go. 4. Or I pull it off against all odds.
It's sort of a lob throw. It wasn't super fast, and you're able to knock loose this thing, kind of whip it into the boulder and knock it to the side, and it cracks. And this creature, they both start laughing in chorus, like again.
I start
Picks
laughing
up another
too.
boulder and lobs it over to
you. I dodge out of the way and say, "You only get one."
I like that game.
Yeah, that was a dumb idea, but it was fun while it lasted.
How come you're upset? You sound like you were grumbling.
Why did he remind us that?
Because I'm your pal. Maybe I can help out.
Eat him? He looks yummy. I don't know.
No, you don't want to eat me. I'm very.
I say he is yummy.
Armor.
That's right.
We could crack him open like an egg.
Don't want to do that. Highly recommend not to do that. But maybe I could help you with your problem. You see, I'm great at making deals.
The Art of the Deal by Buddy Boubet.
Wow.
I was made to be a fool.
Made to be a fool? You don't deserve that. How did you get made to be a fool?
Because my rival, Ognock.
Yeah, rivals aren't fun. I can relate to that. So what happened?
He stole all the bones.
Stole all the bones. I look at the others like I have no idea what that means.
Chili, you sense that Chili totally understands what's going on, and she's like, "Man, that's pretty low."
And
It's
then
Underlands thing, yeah.
when we came to the chief, we had nothing to show. As tribute.
Oh, so now you need some bones, huh?
More than that now.
Would you be interested in finding more than bones?
More
back
than
the chief.
bones.
They've got lots of bones. Yes,
Yeah,
I
but-
see.
Nobody's got more bones than the Layer of Shadows. And that's where we're headed.
Wow. That's probably an accurate statement in a way.
Ah, Lay of Shadows, you go to die.
We go for the bones.
Might as well die here. I pick up another boulder.
Hey, don't throw that boulder. I will pop you with this one right here. I pick up a pebble. I'll be like, I'll pop you right in the eye. I swear. Don't toss that boulder at me. I'm trying to help you out.
I only have one eye. Me too.
So you don't want to lose one.
Just poke out both their eyes.
Hey,
No.
kids.
I'm going to roll Intimidate
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
Don't you have an ability that lets you do these kinds of hard talks?
I do.
Peter.
Don't you want to use abilities?
You're like, nope. Just gonna roll at disadvantage. I elect to roll.
No, I
Yeah.
roll at disadvantage.
Do not collect $200.
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
No. Big boy rules.
What if 10 seconds are up? We should play with an egg timer or one of those chess timers.
Yeah, I thought you guys made this game.
Yeah. I just want to intimidate them, but I want to use have words because I'm threatening him or whatever, and it would essentially make them run away if I'm successful.
This is a bruiser.
It's a bruiser, so I need a 9+.
Hunky bruiser.
I need a 9+. I don't.
You don't.
I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try.
Hey!
What's that?
That's a 12. I forgot that I increased my intimidate.
Nice. No, he's. Don't hit my eye. Run! And they start bumbling around.
Get out of here! I stamp my feet. And I feel
The
more
Morglog
emboldened than ever.
scrambles up the. It's a Morglog, by the way. Scrambles up the gully.
all right.
You've gotten really scary recently, buddy.
There's a lot at stake.
Yeah, there's a darkness inside.
This is the beginning of the dark Buddy Boubet.
Yeah.
We could have killed that thing. You hear them arguing.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here before they realize.
But it was scary.
I can't take these guys at all. We got to get out of here.
All right. Midoriya says, shall we continue?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for your help, by the way.
He's just been clipping his fingernails in the chariot.
Yeah.
Can we continue? We got a hangnail here. We got an
It's been
errand
a full
cuticle.
day by my estimation, but I think we should push on.
I agree, considering he's going to become a lich.
Mm.
Is it my check? Do we do 2?
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
Roll at disadvantage.
Well,
There you go.
that'll do it.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Hold on. No, I just want to see if I get 2 1s, but yeah, that's definitely a perilous encounter. There's no
Oh, okay.
ands or buts.
Also, let me see.
Roll a D100.
I mean, the upside,
Yes,
of,
yes, roll a D100.
upside of these encounters is that It could lead to Midoriya getting eaten by something.
That's possible.
That's a very good point.
We have to look at the bright side.
Gorglebee's stomach, yeah.
59, my dear man.
What?
Okay.
This is going to be a fugue state encounter.
All right.
Huge.
A volcanic geyser erupts, spewing lava into the air.
What?
And a group of volcanoids crawls out of the hole. So I'm going
Volcanoids
to have you...
they're like small and easy to beat.
They're like huge and made out of volcanic ash and lava.
Magma.
Liquid magma.
Are they critters, Ben?
No.
Okay. Cool. Gotta ask. Cool.
Here's what they look like.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You how about roll nimbleness checks?
Oh boy. That's bad.
RuPaul. Oh no.
Okay.
That's all right. I don't know about you guys, but mine's
Yep. I'm fine. I'm over here, guys. It's safe here.
Yeah.
Chili and Buddy, you're pelted with hot rocks.
Okay.
Am I 17 courage now? Yeah, okay, cool. 15 out of 17.
Did you bump up your courage?
I did.
Nice.
Actually, a couple of quests ago, but yeah.
I need to do that. That's like the next thing I want to do.
I feel like that's just, I should have been doing this all, like, I don't know, a long time ago with other characters, perhaps. If I had only read the manual.
Using your XP.
Yeah, using my XP, yes. It burns my skin a little bit.
Burns.
Yeah.
Ow.
I still stand.
Okay. You're in a conflict.
All right, yeah, I'm conflicted for sure.
What are you going to do? What the first phase, of course, is parlay. Try to parlay.
Hail there, big fellas.
Hey, big spender.
Welcome to the surface. You made it, guys.
You come here. Oh, are they guards, Ben? Are they guards?
You're not intruders at all. This isn't our land. This belongs to the Volcanoids. We're just passing through. You guys are safe. You're fine.
Leave now or perish.
Can I attempt to fire them?
I revoke your status. You're fired. Does he get +1 because they're already burning? Am I right? I see what Georgie did there.
If this is their job or post, I might be able to dismiss goons. Oh, no. To dismiss NPCs. Because we're not quite in combat yet.
I'll let you do it with disadvantage. Because
cool.
You parlay with disadvantage with these guys.
Got it.
Oh, God.
We do still have Midoriya with us. He's very sour. I stand up in front of the Volcanoids and I say, guys, you guys ceded this land 2 weeks ago. You're no longer in charge of this place. You need to move along, okay? What?
Yes! Yeah, I got the copy of the treaty right here. Actually, let's go through it.
Oh my gosh, that should not have worked.
You gotta add in
for the Magmorn.
Whoa, but when does that?
You hear them grumble saying they work for Magmorn.
Oh, okay.
He is allied with folk.
How can he be intruding in his own kingdom? It's right here in the treaty, actually.
Yeah.
War is coming.
War is coming.
They retreat.
Say war is
back
already
into the
here, and I
hole.
enter combat. Oh, there we
Wow. Right when we escape, he starts a combat. Oh,
go. I'm
George.
rolling hot. I'm rolling 1s and 12s. Only 1s and 12s.
1s and 12s. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Literally.
That was surprising.
That was very surprising. That is fantastic. Way to
You're not sure
escape
who
the
Maghorn is, but you may have started a war.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, but Ben, you said they worked for Mag.
Following was
He is
200
working for
years of
Volk?
brutal conflict.
No, he is enlisted folk.
Oh, he has enlisted folk. Okay.
Well, the Great War of Volcanica is not about to kick off. We should probably
I
leave.
think we might. Yep.
So you guys, you're going into the 4th travel turn, and you will have to roll to see if you're tired and take dread.
Can we just rest?
He won't.
You could.
Yes,
you could.
but we want to push on, right? Because he's on a timer, or else he's going to become a lich.
Oh, we have 14 days, right? It'll take us 14. It's not, Ben, as it stands, it was like 14 days with 2 attempts at travel each day, right? Or was it 14 days straight?
What do you mean 14?
Well, we had said in the previous
extended-
session that
we extended his curse to 14 days.
yeah.
So now it's 13 basically.
Right. So I think we have time to rest, right? The layer of shadows is this hole right here.
Yeah, we got lots of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also, as a unicorn,
I'm just personally in fear of what could happen if he turns into a lich and is the king of the Underlands.
It's just as
you will go slower outside of Volcanica.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
We'll have our lava chariot.
But riding in a vehicle will help you. Basically, you're traveling 2 hexes per day or per turn in the chariot in Volcanica. When you get out of it, you'll return to 1 hex per turn, but you're in a vehicle, so you can go 3 turns without getting tired.
I see. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skirting the lava, do we remain in Volcanica?
Yeah. You'll just have a worse travel check because it's -3 in Volcanica.
Okay. Versus like leaving the lava and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's better to go out of the Volcanica then if we're going to have a worse or a better travel check.
Yeah,
It might be. Yeah, I think it is.
Let's do it.
Do it. So should we roll?
Well, are you gonna rest right now?
I'd love to rest personally. Peter, were you saying something about as a unicorn?
Well, I guess I'm not a unicorn anymore, but I do have.
I'd already forgotten that he's a Sharkuni again.
Yeah. I do have an ability called Mighty Steed. Again, maybe not accurate to describe it that way anymore, but I never become tired as a result of traveling. So
I think it's going to be too confusing to say what you don't do and don't have.
I know.
So just keep what you have.
I still have the same character sheet.
Yeah.
What Ben's not telling you is
Might.
that his mind is
Accurate.
Oh,
Accurate
Paul,
statement.
hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right. So you stop to rest.
How dare you? Okay. Can I do I have food? Do we have food? Let's see. I feel like we have food. Food, normal rations times. Oh, I have 2 normal rations.
I don't.
I still have Oh, I have crow haunch souffle and woolly worm stew. So let's eat some woolly worm stew because the crow haunch souffle is forever. It feeds 4. I'll roll the d6 usage die. It's still going, baby.
Oh yeah. You know why? Because you got it in that Tupperware, and if it's still got the burp, then you know that the food is fresh.
It's true.
True.
We had the spoon
Zeros,
feed
why are you
Midoriya.
hanging in there, bud? I know you're a shark guy. No, I was wondering, where's your head at?
Still getting
Where's
used
your
to
head at?
2 legs.
We'll find a cure for your curse, I'm sure.
Would you like to? One thing we could do is have you use unicorn perks. I mean, Sharkuni perks instead of unicorn perks and stuff like that. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I've not seen the Sharkuni sheet, so
That's going to be kind of cool. The first Sharkuni player on the stream. If only briefly. If we survive.
Am I still scary? Do I look scary?
In many ways, scarier.
Yeah, it's true. You got
All right,
rows
so-
of teeth.
There are 3 perks to choose from, and of course, if you get 2 perks, you get a quirk. So
Perks and quirks.
the first one is Blood in the Water. Intimidate check. Each session, call out a weakness in an NPC or goon. Jaws. Once every session, make a Jaws attack on a 9+. Break a weapon or object that could fit in a shark mouth.
Wow.
Light Sleeper. During camp, the PC doesn't need to sleep in order to heal and can spend time awake doing other things. If the PC is tired, 1 travel turn of sleep removes condition.
I'll take both Blood in the Water and also Jaws, and then I'll take a quirk.
Quirks: Insatiable. PC must eat 2 rations each day. Sensitive Nose. Critical
I'm
hit
still
also
hungry.
stun the PC.
That's
Oh.
I like that. We'll
That's
go with the sensitive nose.
I think I know how Peter was created as a Sharkuni. A university professor named Dr. Robert Bolton and his partner Luther Paradigm created a machine known as the Gene Slammer, which is capable of changing aquatic animals into anthropomorphic hybrids by combining their DNA.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Do you know where that's from?
It's got to be from Street Sharks.
It's a street shark.
Johnson.
Paradigm gives Bolton's 4 sons, John, Bobby, Coop, and Clint, the likeness of 4 different sharks. That's terrible.
Wait, they're brothers?
Yeah.
I guess
dude.
because it's in wow.
Oh,
Awesome.
my
I actually
God.
I have to admit I've never actually seen the show, but I do say Jossum all the time.
You've never seen the show, but you've seen Vin Diesel try to sell Street Shark action
That I have.
figures.
I
The
have
action
seen it.
figures are like not bad.
No,
Yeah.
no. I think that's why people like them because they're kind of cool. I don't know anything about the story, but I do say Jossum 3 to 6 times a week.
There's rich lore in the Street
There's
Shark.
rich Street Shark lore, yeah.
The Street Shark cycle.
RPG.
Yeah. TTRPG. All Sharkuni. Just a Street Shark module, basically. That'll be my hex. Street Sharks. It'll be an all Sharkuni party.
Throw it all out. Yeah, we're starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, there comes a racial food called a Sharkuni board.
Wow.
Oh, it's bad.
And a chum
It's bad,
bucket.
guys. Yeah, exactly.
It's just horse meat and whatever else is in chum buckets for
Mhm.
horses, for sharks.
Midoriya says, your curse is inconsequential. You'll be fine.
Yours is not.
That is
Are
true.
you are you pretty worried? Imagine you're worried.
Not anymore. I feel a weight has been lifted. I'm confident that we will succeed.
What if you fail?
I
What's
cannot
plan
fail.
B? We can fail. I don't think you understand. We're not exactly, you know. I mean, the shark guy, he's pretty useful.
Make a perception check, James.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. I don't know. That's a -40.
You're
4.
kind of impressed that this guy is so
I think it's
confident.
gonna be okay, guys. I think we're gonna be fine. He's really confident. He seems not worried at all about turning into a lich and becoming a king of the Underlands.
Does it seem like he wants to become a lich and he's going back to complete the transformation?
Does he have any black candle iconography? Like,
Yeah.
Is he one of the Felmlock houses aligned with the Gloom King already?
No, he definitely doesn't want to become a lich.
Yet.
I figured he doesn't want
He
to.
will lose all of his personhood.
True, but he's
We gain lichhood.
confident. Ooh.
All right. We gain XP for learning more about and deepening our relationship with Midoriya.
Paul C's really confident.
Liches get
stitches.
yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, if he turns into a lich, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
We got it.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you get some shut eye?
Oh yeah, the Abyssinium.
That's right.
Cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
What does it need to be combined with for an abyssal blade?
Let me look that up for you, buddy.
I think you just.
I'm sorry,
combine
I would do it
with,
myself.
The hilt of a sword, and then it works.
Mm-hmm.
You need a chromadite shard.
Chromadite shard. Ooh,
Funny
that's
you
very-
should say that.
You're kidding.
I don't think so. I don't think I have one. Sorry. I don't think so, Tim.
You got to keep looking.
That is
just Google.
a beast component,
Okay, cool.
I believe. No, maybe not. Let me.
Is it a component from a chromadite specifically,
Yeah, you have to pull it
or
off.
is it findable?
Yeah,
I don't actually.
Is it just
remember
like
myself.
leave like chromadite in its wake, or like
It's like you find it's like dandruff.
It's findable. It's findable, or you could go kill a chromadite, which would be mean.
are they critters?
No,
No, they're creatures, but
it would be mean. Chromadite's never heard
Yeah,
of it.
no, we wouldn't do that to them.
I mean, they may
wouldn't
want
say
to try to kill you.
Yeah. I take that back. I take that back. They never heard of it. They're cool. They're just trying to protect the minerals of the earth.
Minerals. All right. Very cool.
Okay.
I sleep in my plate mail.
Yeah, I give Fang a good cleaning with my tongue. Yeah, we go to sleep. It's the only thing she understands. She's a giant cougar.
We hear Chili Gumdrop hacking up hairballs all night.
Yeah.
When's the last time you took that plate mail off?
Yes.
Smelling in there.
In the abyss, never. I've never taken it off.
Yeah.
It's just like your Ace Ventura inside of the rhino right now.
Oh god.
Yes.
Accurate.
All right, let's fast forward then to the next day.
All right. Who is it Peter now, the travel check?
Georgie, I believe.
Oh, it is George.
Georgie boy.
Georgie.
Oh, it gives and takes. It gives and takes.
Now,
Like
you
I've
said-
been rolling 12s and 1s.
Is
you
that
said you're going outside of Volcanica.
Correct.
yes, this may benefit like I don't know how lucky we
No,
can get.
policy is correct. It is -4. We're in negative territory. It's 2 perilous encounters.
What is your total then?
It is 3. Unless there's a penalty.
No. Roll a D100.
I make it a 4, it's still D100, right?
Yeah.
All right. 10.
Ooh. A number 10. 10. 10, he says.
10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
10 to 10.
All right. You come upon a circle of new creatures, like hooting and hollering as they play some sort of game.
Carbonites.
No, they're multi-armed creatures that have grayish skin, and they're like 7 feet tall.
Wow.
What kind of a game are they playing? Can we perceive what it is, or is it like are they like
the
is it
ancient
sports? Or
Aztec
are they
game.
playing like Settlers of Catan?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's more like Settlers of Catan, but it's like a huge board that they're circled around.
Oh, like,
Wow.
like giant chessboards, like at parks or whatever.
Right, and they've got big stone pieces and dice.
They're playing land games.
Are there hexes and D12s?
Me gonna be tycoon.
Yeah.
They're
just like the
one of them turns to you and say, "You have witnessed."
Witness.
Now you must play.
Oh. This is
How,
where we have to learn a whole new system from Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it's the
So this is
crunchiest
a D30 system, and
tired me out just saying it. Also deals with percentages. It's 300%, not 100%.
They're using THACO to hit armor class 0.
To hit armor class 0. Known to insiders as AD&D.
It's advanced Demon Dragons, yeah.
What? How do we play? What are the rules?
Deal us in.
The tone definitely gets more serious as you guys are welcomed into the fold.
Mm-hmm.
We see that the other game pieces are already dead.
You get a look at these people, and they look like warriors, like hardened warriors. They've got scars all over them. They're wearing armor that looks to be made of stone, some type of stone. So
they're strong. They're very, very strong. Wow.
And their muscles are just like, they're jacked. These guys are jacked.
Each one is like a Carl Weathers, like right when you hit.
Wow. Pete Carl Weathers, yeah. Dude, just LARPing.
No, we don't actually make contact with each other.
Yeah. Lightning
great.
As they start explaining the rules, you realize that they're like super esoteric. It's like someone who's never played, I don't know.
Cones of Dunshire.
Wow.
Exactly. Or I was going to say Magic if you've never even dreamed of playing a card game or something, and you have to learn all these
going
different
from poker to Magic or whatever.
Yeah.
You're going from poker
like
to
Candyland to Magic.
Candygram for Mongo.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, for word association is worse than usual today. Okay, so do we have to? What kind of check do we make to see if we keep up with like the rules? Like if it.
I was just about to say, can I like try to decipher the rules?
Yeah.
Make a lore check, all of you.
Yeah. Here it comes. 7.
Oops. It's a 10 for me.
It's a 4.
And you got a 7?
7. 7.
I don't like
All
this
right.
game.
This is no fun.
Let's start with Zeros.
Can't we just play GoldenEye?
Wow.
There are several of these people getting angered by your actions in the game.
I don't think Zeros has the patience to ever learn how to play any game. And he gets frustrated very easily. So
Just kicks the board over.
But there's one. You discover these people are called Lorgads. And one of them tries to defend you and says, "Listen, you must start playing the right way, or there will be conflict."
I'm better at conflict than I am at this game.
Hold the phone. I made my lore check. Maybe I can guide us for how to play the game a little bit here. Can I try to perceive how they play? Is it like all metaphorical and esoteric? Like it's like Shaka before the walls fell, like kind of thing, or what is the sense?
I think Cones of Dunshire, if you know what that is, is a good. Just like, incomprehensible cause and effects, like, or like the Decipher Star Wars game, where like specific cards only interact with specific cards, and you have to know each thing.
Like Pathfinder.
Like Pathfinder. That's hilarious. I'm going to slide my cube of the Western Reaches into the Arch of Volcanica Frozen or something. Like I'm trying to make up like a bizarre whatever to counter the other Lorgad's move.
I didn't know that we were allowed to do that.
He just intuits it.
It's not fair. I don't know.
One of them nods to you, like as if in approval.
I take a giant stick and push the cube, like I'm on a shuffleboard.
I propose an alliance,
but you have no wheat.
Don't yes.
And your roads are not cobbled. And I turn to the crowd as I say it.
Yeah, they love it.
You take the actions of a coward, sir. And then I take
there's a shock
of Gandhi and put it on top of the cube of the Western Reaches.
I am perplexed by this reaction. I was extending my hand.
I can see that your hand would steal. And then I'll point out to his burglar meeple.
So be it.
I'm actually going to use Wheel and Deal with a different player.
Whirl and Earl. The Brube Gambit. Nice.
to immediately offer that other guy an alliance instead.
Yes. To offer another alliance. Based on, hold on a second. Trickery, session favorable trader. I'll offer an alliance where I will offer control over the guy's piece to someone else who wouldn't be likely to be an alliance with me, but then it opens up a back door for my next game piece to encircle them both.
Amazing.
All right, I'm going to say George's twist is that he has been offered alliance as well. Like you've sort of muddled your way through, George.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sort of in a worse position than Buddy, and someone is offering you alliance, and now it's in direct opposition to Buddy's plan here.
If I roll a 12, I perceive this. I perceive this as if it was all according to my plan.
But are you really going to roll 12? Oh, no.
I am betrayed!
All right, Ben.
Betrayed!
Is this game a common, like, Underlands? Would this be part of Underlands lore?
Yeah, I mean, you could.
I mean, if you're
It's not common.
if you're a nerd.
Have you seen me?
I would say you could roll it without basically a flat roll.
Okay,
You don't
instead
get
of
advantage.
advantage. Yeah. So I'd like to use my Underlands lore to invoke kind of a rule where I stand alone. I forego all alliances to get some other mechanical benefit in the context of their game.
What sort of benefit are you talking about here?
Just like in an abstract, like I won't be in Buddy's way because I understand that if I forego all alliances, I can still stand on my own.
It's like you're granted the special piece or something. You're granted control of the golden snitch.
I put a cone on my head and everyone is surprised immediately that I'm so knowledgeable of the rules. They know that it's a cone of solitude.
He places the cone upon his own head.
My God! Usually people save it to
None
place.
have done this in 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's an unconventional move, but
try my cone. Try my cone.
All right, roll it, man.
I believe
roll D12, D12, D30. I roll D30. The 9 plus. If it's a lore check, it would be +2. It would Underlands, or would just be a flat roll for my Underlands lore.
Lore.
Okay, I add +1 quest point to make it a 12.
Yes. There's a gasp.
And James, what was your total?
My total. What is a lore check?
Mm-hmm.
Critical miss.
All right.
My pieces are shattered and I'm taken away in chains.
I was thinking like many of the people are going to gang up on you.
I lose my cool. I just like shout at everyone. Oh, so you're going to be good now.
You kick over the entire board.
But Chili, you've invoked this strange plan, sort of setting yourself up as a lone wolf, as it were. I think that also invites you as like this targeted lord.
It's true.
So you both are targeted lords.
How is Midoriya faring?
Midoriya's like throws away an empty wine cup, like him and the king are just like laughing, enjoying the show. These are the fools I travel with. They make me laugh sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, as the holder of the Underlands, I mean the gem of the underworld.
He doesn't have to make a VIP check. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I look to George from across the playing board, and I outstretch my arm to be like, we will combine our forces and provide
George
a pincher
can't.
movement.
I literally look away from you because I have the cone of solitude on.
George has invoked this rule where he can't make alliances.
Yeah, no alliances. Yeah, and the game almost
as I
exclusively
reach out
about
to him,
forging
I'm
alliances.
to death by stones.
Yeah.
Buddy, you can ally with me.
I look to Zeros.
But Buzzy hesitates. Yeah.
The guy that's helping you, Peter.
Alliance.
The guy that's helping you, Peter says, "I would not do that. He's in a very bad position.
I must rescue him.
Oh,
we will perform a slingshot maneuver. I will allow them to come into my kingdom. Then I will switch places with Zeros and flank them from the other side using my Pillar of Donahue.
Zeros has no idea that this is happening the entire time until he has to move, and then he's confused.
Zeros is waiting to get in combat. He's like, just give me someone concrete to combat with.
I call it the Paul C prerogative, and I
there you
come
go.
around and I flank.
The Boubet Gambit.
Yeah.
All right, make a lower check, James. What is your next move, Chili?
It all rides on this. Wow.
13.
All right.
I think. Go ahead.
You've essentially combined efforts with Zeros and flanked the invaders. Chili, what are you doing?
Seeing their success, I see that it leaves me an opportunity to establish a larger hegemony, if you will, and take control of more of the board because there's a power vacuum. So I mobilize my cubes, which are portrayed by Oshkosh Magash, to stake a claim to more territory.
You're only allowed to do this because of your previous action.
Correct. It's a 10.
All right. The board is shaping up to be the kingdom of Buddy Boubet and his vassal Zeros on the west side. And Chili is gaining power on the east side. There are a couple warlords in the middle.
I am going to
surrender your pieces. There is a place for you in the kingdom of Buddy Boubet.
You're like the Silver Surfer before Galactus. You're just like getting out there telling people, give it up. Eat you.
There's no reason for us to fight.
All right, I'm going to say that moving forward in this round of this complex game, Chili, you will have a minus because you're unable to forge allies, alliances.
I thought that was me not having advantage on my Underlands lore check. No, I'm just being difficult. That's fine. I'll have to take a minus.
And James, you've got a sizable force coming to destroy you. Several allied warlords.
I am going to retreat back to pull them in so that we can soften them up so George could take over the board and win.
Tempting.
I'm going to draw them in. I'm going to draw them in, and then I'm going to divide my forces into 3 small balls and roll them into different directions.
Okay, before you do that, Zeros is betrayed by his helper. He tries to take him out. Zeros, make a lore check to see how that goes.
Can I get advantage because I didn't understand that he was helping me in the first place?
No.
I don't know that I want to reread all of this to the group next time.
Broad strokes.
That's a 5, which I could bump up to a 6.
Ooh.
Yes.
Sounds like a thing you'd want to do.
Yeah, I'll bump it up to a 6.
Bump it up. Bump it up.
All right, I'll say it was a hindrance. It's going to give James a -1. You had to do some extra work to get out of that situation.
It's all right.
Zoroaster.
You gotta chew that gumball if you want to make a bubble. You know what I mean?
You're not playing based on the spirit of the game.
Oh my god! That's 2 is my total. I am
Right.
undone.
Yeah, you guys are wiped out, and none of them are really softened up for Chili.
Settlers of volcanic.
So now we've got Chili on the east side of the board with a group of warlords that have just taken out Buddy and Zaros.
But they don't realize I spent
Twist
the
into like
entire
a
time.
gibbet and carried off to be eaten later.
They don't realize that I spent the entire time securing all the natural resources on the board and fortifying my position instead of assaulting their backsides. So they now have nothing.
all of the sheep and all of the lambs.
Yeah, all the coal and the ore.
The barrels of beer, they're all mine. I control the economy.
Chili, I'm going to give you disadvantage this final roll to see if you can remain victorious.
Okay.
12. Dual 12s again.
Yeah.
In the same
Roll
stream.
2 12s. Come on. Ooh,
That's got to be a 6.
You know what? It's like a. Oh yeah, because I'm -1. It's a 6.
One of those dies clearly a 6, and it says 5.
That is interesting.
That is interesting.
If it mechanically made a difference, I would make a stronger case for myself.
I think we got to go with what the die says.
Big boy rules, Ben. All
Let's
right,
go with the die. Let's go with the die.
You can never
I do
trust
have-
anything but the die. What's visually in front of you has to be interpreted.
Yeah.
This is Mechanica time.
It's true. It's still going to be a 7, unfortunately, with the lore penalty that Ben is imparted upon me.
All right. That is success with a twist.
It's a new player has entered the game.
Yeah.
Maybe you
My
live
cat.
to another round. It's giving you like you've sort of whittled down the forces, and we're going to go to another round where you have disadvantage again, but no -1.
Okay. So let's see. They have found a way to infiltrate my network of walls and fortresses, and we stand in a final battle atop my Bastion Stronghold Keep domicile. At that very moment, in another unconventional move, I immediately pull out an orb of dissolution and dissolve the entirety of the keep below our feet, sending us all plummeting in the game world to our dooms, and we'll see if I survive.
There's a gasp from the crowd.
Yeah.
If I cannot be king,
No
one shall be king.
Yeah.
And he destroys the world.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
come on, baby. Wait, so I no longer have -1. I'm using a quest point. It's a 12.
All right. Chili, you stand victorious. There's a lot of there's not a lot of cheers. There's more like they're just shocked.
Our culture is broken.
Yeah.
The outsider has taken everything from us.
One of the Lorgads who is not participating but watching and talking to Midoriya says, "Rise, goblin."
I do it. Oh, he's talking to Midoriya.
No, he's talking to you.
No. Oh, he's talking to me. Okay. Sorry. I do it. There's a fire in Chili's eyes as she sees like mathematical formulas of this game float before her eyes.
You've never played this game before. Is that true?
Yes, but I am of the Underlands. It is in my blood.
You've read about it then.
Only heard
invoke
tales.
Such a unorthodox maneuver. You must have some knowledge. You have bested some of my greatest generals.
No knowledge at all. It wasn't even that hard, really. It was.
Well, it's plain when you see everyone is slavishly bound to convention, that you must simply buck convention and find a new way.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
the
why
kind of
the
leader
Lorgads
we need.
fail.
This is the kind of leader we need for our war with the Volcanoids.
Yeah, guys, I'm
That has
leaving the
only
party
just
to
begun.
become a Lorgad general.
This
and
is
lead
why
them
the
to victory.
goblins prevail. This is why they come to our lands and take. We must think like them.
And they call it goblin warfare. It's coming out of holes in the ground, like jumping out of trees on people.
Hostile corporate espionage.
Yeah. I say it's
understand.
been educational. Yeah.
I understand that you are Midorio's vassal.
Chili grits her teeth and says he is currently in possession of something that makes that the case. But I am my own woman.
Will you be my vassal?
And I say I no longer will be owned by anyone, and I push Midoriya into lava.
Wow.
And I say no, but this game is this exercise has taught me a powerful lesson, and perhaps I no longer need to recognize a convention that has been shackling me, and I will stand unconventional on my own.
Then I will ask of you a favor.
I don't have that much money. I can't fund your war chest.
We got like $40.
Yeah.
Where do your alliances lie? Are you with the goblins of industry?
Yes. I say there's value to industrializing. There's value to scientific advancement, but there's not value into the way that they pillage and sunder the land without any with reckless abandon. Right. I think that there is much to be learned, and I start pulling out my notebook, my journal of artifacts and archaeologic musings, and that I show him that I seek just knowledge of the ways that have old, and of things that have been lost to the ages, and perhaps we will find wisdom and a way to move forward without all this corporate industrialization.
Then when your quest is done with the good Midorio, will you go to the Iron Table and help the cause of the Lorgads? To parley with the goblins. Since
how
you know their inner workings and how they
want you to be like an ambassador.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Chili will say this. She says, if the Lorgads, we really have this jerk one. If the Lorgads cannot stand and come to the table with their own 7 arms, then they will never stand at the table as equals. You cannot hide behind a goblin to negotiate with goblins.
Make a inspire check.
Can I do it?
I'm going to give you a
Disadvantage.
-1.
All right. It's going to be a flat D12 roll. Shucks.
He seems really insulted by that remark, but holds his tongue and just says, very well then. And the conversation ends.
Yeah. I take my winnings, 7 bags of ancient coins, 1 for each arm. Or is it a mythic hoard? I mean, take your pick, Ben. And find another orb of lordliness. James is muted. We don't know.
I was
what you
rolling
were-
for a mythic
Oh.
horde and rolled a 1. Unfortunately.
Shucks.
I want to say whatever. I'm gonna roll a weird item. Actually,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because this was a perilous
Awesome.
encounter. I mean, like, yeah.
Awesome. I love the weird items.
Sorry, is a weird item like that's a thing? You're not just saying
it's not even in the rules. It's just
what?
because I want there to be like some. It's basically like a piece of the game that you
Oh, okay.
come away with. So for those who don't know, James and I, how we helped ourselves make magic items, we created like 3 different lists of words and adjectives, with like maybe like 2100 words to just spark ideas. So items, if you go to our items page, you click on a weird item, it'll just spit out some words. Footpad spring. And now we have to interpret what that means.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a map to something called the Footpad Spring.
Oh, like a secret place where thieves go to like
Drink
soak
water.
in a hot tub.
No.
Yeah, drink water. Yeah.
Some secret spring, the Footpad Spring. Anyway, that's my interpretation.
All right, let's go with that. You were given like this tablet that takes up 3 inventory slots.
Hey, bring it. That's fine.
Yeah, all of their technology is made out of stone.
Tablet based, yeah.
And this shows the way to the Footpad Spring, which we'll just say is a random dungeon.
Amazing. We go in, we leave Midoriya, we lock the door, and we go over our lives.
We lock the door. Let me out, please.
I'm your lord.
I'm the king of the Underlands.
Yes, he is. That's cool.
The Lorgads love Midoriya for some reason.
Maybe he should be their new leader.
He will
He's
be
on
soon.
great terms.
Yeah.
Midoriya. He's a great guy. What are you gonna do? Huh?
Well, I guess it's time to take our leave.
Farewell, Lorgads. You 2 bruises can unhand me now.
There's a procession of people that pay their respects to you, Chili.
I nod. I nodded each one of them. Mm-hmm, thank you. Yes. Okay.
I imagine they're throwing
the whole
money and
leg.
treasure at his feet.
Yeah, ancient coins.
Clearly, yeah. Ancient coins. Yes.
They're doing a really complex handshake with each of their forearms.
Oh man. Oh, was it not 7 arms? Why did I think they had 7 arms?
7 feet tall.
7 feet tall, 4 arms. Got it. 7 arms and 4 feet tall. More interesting.
7 arms is just kind of weird.
Yeah,
exactly. No symmetry at all.
You're getting into like Lovecraft territory with 7 arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cosmic horror territory.
Yep.
All right, guys. That was I hope that was
What's up?
interesting to listen to and or watch with the
The settlers of Volcanic Atan.
But do you want to keep traveling?
Yeah, that was our first leg, right? So I went, and then I think it's Peter.
Yes.
Volcanic Atan.
Back to something I'm good at.
No way.
Hey, look at that.
That's really
Discovery
good.
Zone. Discover the Footpad
We're
Spring.
going DZ the Discovery
As
Zone.
far away from that game as possible.
All right, roll a D100.
Ooh,
80.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Oh, they're
There's a Kragnark.
Is that a critter?
Yes.
No reason.
But it's a huge critter.
That's cute. I love it.
It's actually, George, that big rock creature that I sent you a picture of the other day.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
I just want to take a moment to acknowledge this, that it would be hilarious if the Discovery was an instruction booklet for the settlers of Volcanic Catan that we could have used to instantly win the game.
That's why it takes 3 item slots.
Yes, exactly.
The size of 4 dictionaries put together.
All right. Here's a Kragnark.
Whoa.
Big monster.
It is it almost looks like a mountain, though. It is not standing. It looks like a hill of rock, and that you realize that it's a Kragnark who is in pain. And you see this big sword stuck in its foot.
George, do you want to use your critterness and approach the creature?
I do. I take a second and I cover myself in pebbles to appear non-threatening to the Kragnark, and I sidle up to it. I will use. I don't think I need to tame it. I can just talk with it. I'll say, whoa there, boy.
Hey there, big fella.
Seems like you have something in your foot there. Can I help you out?
It roars.
Okay, a roar of assent.
It is wary, but
you have to roll trickery to convince it that you're a marine biologist.
Yeah, I listen to it. I listen to its breathing like Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler was that Triceratops. Take off my sunglasses. I kind of attempt to soothe it a little bit, and then I gingerly reach to remove the sword.
Make a wilderness check.
It's wild.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Oh,
yeah, beautiful.
Is it? Yeah, that's +2. That's 12.
Yes.
All right. It allows you to approach, and you've got the sword. Now it's like a sword in the stone situation. It's stuck in there pretty good. That's why it can't get it out.
I tell it that I just have to shove it all the way through like an arrow.
I thought you were going to say now he's the king of the Underlands.
Yeah, that could be possible.
The only other item in the world that can make you the king of the Underlands.
Yeah.
Make a might check.
I might check 1, 2. Wow.
These amazing rolls today.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is feast or famine, though. That's a flat 10. Hey, Jimmy.
All right. Hey, what's going on? You've pulled out this magnificent sword. It's like a 2-handed sword. Looks like it's probably a Lorgad sword. It's quite large.
It smells like foot.
Smelled like a gym sock, but what are you gonna do?
This is amazing. I quickly put the sword down and minister to the Kragnark's foot by cramming some grout in there to staunch the flow of, I don't know, sand.
It's sand.
It's bags of sand.
It sort of jerks away, but it looks at you and it says nothing, of course. But there's like this beat of understanding, and then it goes. You guys are sort of near the western reaches of the great chasm, and it starts climbing up the chasm.
Should we all hitch a ride?
We're not going up that way, are we?
We can't. This would be our
later,
chance.
Midoriya.
Wouldn't we be dooming the Underlands though if he fails?
That's true. That's a selfish thing to do. All right, I pull out my Pokeball and capture him for later so he can bring us up the ball.
Gotta catch them all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, the session's close to endings, but so we can't really hang on to him. But
Is there anything cool about that sword? Can I pick up?
Yeah.
Since I've got hands now.
You have hands now, yeah.
Why don't you roll?
Yeah. Roll it, Peter. He loves
I was
his
gonna
love checks.
say you should have like a roll of basically a 50%. Either a d6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll do that to keep it simple. 6.
Yeah.
All right. This is a magnificent sword. It has the finesse trait, which is a new trait. Once every combat, counterattack against a hit or critical hit.
It's really good.
What is it? It's once every combat what?
Counterattack against a hit or a critical hit.
Amazing.
The perfect weapon for a duelist.
I see it's suit to new forms, Zeros.
Giant Sharkuni with a giant sword. It's good.
Zeros is into it. He's full of like swipes at the wind.
Yeah. It's like Conan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what we all picture.
He's looking at his hand like on a cliff, seeing his hand for the first time because he's a Sharkuni.
All right. That's a day.
I'll
of
never
travel.
go back.
Should we wrap it up as you guys you have any questions when you ask each other as we wrap up the session? Should we roll some?
Yeah, let's roll.
Yeah, I roll a question.
Let's roll some questions. Roll one for me.
Roll one for the homies.
23.
All right, your question is to someone: do you still know anyone from back home?
Chili, do you know anybody in the Underlands anymore?
Nope. I say, yeah, I've left a lot of people behind, but one person who's kind of not left me behind is, my rival. You guys are all aware of my rival.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, who's your rival?
Peach Goulihan.
Dorio. Okay.
Yeah. No, I
long.
say, yeah. Well, Peach Goulihan has been my rival for a long time, and she's pretty much the only person I keep up with around these parts. My parents are gone. I come from a small town. They've probably moved all their life. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been home.
Well, we'll make sure you get there as soon as we deal with this.
I don't need to go home. I don't. It's okay.
I think you should. I think everybody's got to circle up home every once in a while.
It's the only way for you to know how far you've come.
Or fallen.
Listen to that guy. I could listen to him all day.
I turned to Buddy. I said,
Flexing
"Where?"
with sword.
Yeah. I said, "Well, where?" That's hilarious.
And if anyone tries to stop you, you chop them right in half.
To hell with them.
To hell with them.
Yeah. Well, I turned it to Zeros and say, if we can't uncurse you and when we find your parents, like, what are they going to think?
I don't know.
End quest. Sorry. He was so dramatic.
Yeah.
It zoomed in. I just saw his character zoomed in on his eyes and he's still flexing with the sword. I don't know.
Did we have anything more to add?
Sorry, it's my fault. It's my fault. It's chasing the gag.
Always chasing the gag.
All right. Shall we do some XP?
Heck yeah.
We discovered a lot of creatures.
That is true. That is true. Did you complete a quest? Not yet.
Hmm.
Did you encounter a new creature? Yes, you did. Did you have a significant NPC encounter?
Lord Gad Lord.
Sure. I mean, are you gonna? We'll see what goes on with that. Solve a problem in a creative way. I mean, oh my gosh, so much creativity was used in the
There's lots of creativity.
settlers of Volcanistan.
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 Afghanistan. It's situated right next to Georgia.
Yeah. Georgia and Volcanistan.
They got peaches there too, but they're not as good.
Get into peril or hijinks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a perilous board game.
I mean, it wasn't that perilous.
I felt
didn't know. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. We lost.
I mean, that's true. You didn't know, but peril didn't actually happen. But I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
There was hijinks, sure.
Yeah.
Did you travel 10 hexes?
Negative.
3,
No,
5,
no.
6, 7, 8. Oh, you should have played
We were
longer.
close. Wow.
Yeah, don't want to
You should have done one more round. One round. You guys missed out.
explore a new location or a point of interest. Did we give you XP for Volcanica yet? I don't know.
I'm going to say no.
Where are
I
we
don't-
in
I
the
don't
Western
remember.
Reaches or?
We haven't climbed them. You'd have to climb them.
Mm.
All right. I'll say you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 XP. Did you guys build on relationships, pursue personal quests, ideals, flaws? Quirk.
Did we make peace between two sides? I didn't do that, did I?
I did.
You did.
I solved the problem with ingenuity, I think. Getting through that board game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I made a gallant last stand against unfavorable odds by allying
Yeah.
with Buddy.
Yeah.
That's
Accurate.
true.
Accurate
That is
statement.
accurate. That is totally accurate. I did not criticize someone in power, did I? I don't think I did.
You did not
George
speak
did.
truth to power.
George did. Yeah, George did all mine. This
I
quest.
gave Buddy 2 XP.
I'm really waiting to be able to roll well enough to criticize Midoriya, because every time I try to do something, my metal checks fail against him.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
man.
he's great. He's great. Fun times. Fun times.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll actually get to the Lair of Shadows.
Lair of
which
Shadows.
is-
I'm glad that Zeros has that magnificent sword, by the way, because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
scared
awesome.
of Lair of Shadows.
So, have 3 days passed or 2 days?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
3 days, I think. 3 days, guys, because we last
Yeah,
maybe. I think I want to
three.
say
This was the third.
yeah.
Okay.
Right? This was the third day.
I
That's
think
right.
that's reasonable. Yeah.
George, we should do that dungeon for the treasure before we go into the shadow layer.
Yeah, I would do it.
Horde. For the horde.
For the horde. Say Midoriya's at 11 out of 14 days.
Midoriya.
Midoriya.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, that was super fun, guys. I looking forward to playing again next week.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to our patrons on Patreon and all the players of Land of Eam. If you want, join up on the Discord. It's a good community there. All the people are getting their games now, and I don't even think we said this, but we released the Land of Eam SRD and open license. So definitely check that out.
And
All
I
right.
think there's a new YouTube video you guys have with like a how to play.
Oh
Where
yeah,
there's
tons of stuff.
tons of stuff.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff going on. Yes, we did. We have an official how to play Land of Eam video that we partnered up with Good Time Society for. You can check it out on our website, and it's in our newsletter. And you can look up Good Time Society Land of Eam on YouTube to find it.
Indeed. All right. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye
All right.
now.